My name is Malik Lily Badu. I'm just a washed dude that lost himself in the pursuit of a college degree and the American dream. But there's one thing. I have a dope group of friends, family, and homies, and just cool people I meet. And this is their struggle, their path, their way. Welcome to Strive.
Yo. Welcome to Strive, episode 2, dose, all that good shit. This is my main man, Malik.
Yo.
Handle, Tiger Crane, boxing.
Facts.
The myth, the man.
What's good?
Soon to be legend.
Oh, man.
How you doing?
We'll see. I'm good, man.
Sure.
Going this way, you know.
Good.
And I'm here.
And you know, met Malik in college. He was going up the stairs, I was going down the stairs. And he was like, yo, Malik.
Word.
Malik.
Oh, shit.
And that was just like, from there, it's just
This has been history after that.
like 6 years. It's a long ass time.
That is.
So, let's get jumped into all the painting, the business. Now, we took art together, painting. And he was elite. We were roommates and shit. So I'll be painting over here like sweating and shit, like yo, fuck. And he's over here just like, and I look at that shit, it's fucking waving. He's like, nah, I'm not done yet. And I'm like, fuck. And then I'm
Good
like,
times.
damn, man. So like, what led to your like route of being artistic, like putting pen to pad, like?
Honestly, I think it was because I used to watch a lot of anime.
Mm-hmm.
So I think every time the show would go off, I would want to like keep seeing the character. So like that's when I started to like draw like little Dragon Ball Z characters. Like who the hell didn't draw Dragon Ball Z characters?
Right.
But you know, like that's how like it initially started. I think it just makes sense. So, I don't know. TV.
So I definitely did that as well. I was like, yo, this is cool. I'm trying to look at Goku all the time.
Word.
And I was like, just then like an internet got popping. You was printing out pictures.
Yeah, facts.
And then you was copying the picture and as good as you can get it to like the original thing. Shit is crazy. Shit is crazy. So, but what led to you painting? Like what led to you
Painting now. Painting, I started painting like 9 years ago. I went in 10th grade. What was it like? 8 years ago. I don't know, 8, 9 years ago, whatever. When I was like in 10th grade, one of my art teachers, he really influenced me. He like really got me to paint. Like I painted this one project, I'm like, whatever. But like I kinda like this. I was like, I'm gonna paint something else. And like since then, I literally just been painting all the time. Like, but I kinda fell off when I went to school, college, but you know, taking the painting class, it really like got me back. And then after I left school, that's when I really started to like want it to be my career. You know, I wanted to be an artist.
So was it like that? So explain like that moment of like leaving school and you going to want to be like, listen, I'm going to paint. This is what I want to do. I'm going to be a painter now. Like between like that frustration, stress, and confusion, like was that kind of like your catalyst?
Yeah,
Like
it
where
definitely
you at
was.
like your low of lows at that period?
Yeah, it was that. Like I felt like a failure. You know, didn't graduate, by the way. So I was like, all my closest homies are like about to get their bachelors. Like I'm like the only one out the group. I didn't do whatever. I ain't got no piece of paper to show I put in this time at this place. So I was like, I kind of like went back to like my basics, I guess. Like I was like, I draw, I paint, let me just do it. And that's why I just like, you know, posting shit. People were like, oh, it's kind of cool. So then at that moment I was like, yo, like I think like I can really do this. I started looking up other artists. I was like, they can do it, so I can do it. So.
Mm-hmm. That was that. So what was like your first couple of projects? Like, how was you feeling about it? Like, your first couple of like pieces you did. Like, what was
That I sold or just
no, that you start doing. Like, before you even start thinking about selling your paintings.
Oh, actually, there were Monet's. He's my favorite dead artist, by the way. Yeah, I started to like copy paintings out of this Monet book, and just like constantly doing that. And I don't know, I just fell in love with like his technique, because like he's a very loose kind of brush kind of person. So it just felt good to not have to be like in the lines and shit. So I don't know. I think that's what made me really. I mean, that's kind of stuff I was doing before I was like even knowing that I could sell art. Just copying other artists' paintings.
So while you was in school, you were a architect major. So do you feel like that was you kind of like shaking off like what you was trying to do, that route you was doing? Because like being an architect, things are more structured and shaped, you know what I'm saying? And you when you're painting, you like the more feel, flow, motion. Like that's how that show came out. That's that show. Let's keep moving.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Like, was it like is that like painting was like freeing for you in a way? Like
Basically, you got it. Because actually, the art teacher in college, she actually assumed, because I was in architecture, that I would be more like precise than like the paintings I made, but painting was first and then architecture. So I kind of had to like pull back when I went to architecture, because I can't be just all over the place, you know. But painting is definitely something that I can just be me. Like there's no mistakes in a painting. Like you may like it or you may not like it, but there's no like you can't make a mistake, because you can just paint over it or leave it. Like in architecture, you know, it's very precise field. You know, everything has to be measured and upright, not falling apart. So yeah, frees my mind.
freeze your mind. So like, what is like some of your inspirations? Like, you've been doing this for a while. 2 years? 3 years?
Yeah, I started, well, almost 2 years. I started 2015, early in that year. And then, so yeah, when January hits, it'll be 2 years.
And now he is the Tiger Crane boxing, selling paintings, doing shows, working with children in the community. How does that feel? Like, do you feel like, as I look at you, I'm like, yo, I know somebody that's cool. And I know there's other cats out here that think that he's cool and dope, you feel me? But like, I know, just like everybody else who's on the grind, that you just like, yo, I'm still struggling, B.
Yeah, like.
And like, I know there's niggas that's better than me, and I know they're struggling, but like, they're still struggling a little less than me. So like, I'm not there, but then you got people like telling you like, yo, bro, you're like awesome.
Word.
How does that feel? Because I feel like everybody handles it differently, you know what I'm saying?
It's like, honestly, I'm still like weirded out by like people like seeing me and like, oh, yo, you paint, right? Or like, yo, I like your shit. Like, I'm just like, what? Who are you? Who sent you? You know, like, it's definitely still weird. Like, I had this kid hit me up on Instagram, like, yo, you're a genius. Had some girl, man. Had a show I was featured in Newburgh. He was like, yo, you're a genius. Da, da, da. I'm just like, oh shit. Like, it definitely feels good. Like, it's cool, but like, I'm still like, it's still new. Like, it's weird. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm nowhere near famous.
Do you like that?
So to hear that's like, I'm just a regular fucking person.
Do you like that? Do you like the feeling? I know it's weird, but do you like?
Yeah, it's definitely like it feels nice, because sometimes like I have like self-doubts, because it's like, yo, like I know people like myself, but it's like, are people really fucking with my stuff? Like, to hear that, it's like really reassuring. So now I'm like, okay, clearly they like it, so let me do something else. Like,
and like, in terms of your paintings, like, what state of mind are you at right now? Are you still just painting wherever that comes to you? Or are you like painting things of like, this is my topic, this is what I want to paint, this is what I want to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you have control to do both? Or are you still leaning towards one or the other?
I mean, I'm definitely painting for what I want to do a lot of the time. But I do a lot of commission work where people are like, yo, can you paint that? You know, I'll paint that. So, I mean, I don't know, like, I'm in a weird spot because, like, I've kind of started to focus more on, like, the business side to, like, get more connections and, like, more opportunities for me, like, to work with other artists to, like, paint on a place where I'll never be able to paint.
So are you painting less because of that?
Yeah, like, slightly, because, like, I really hate that side, so, like, I wish I had a person to like, do that. So if anybody's, like, business majored or something,
I mean,
hit me up. Info gonna be at the end. Contact info. But yeah,
I'm gonna learn how to do that.
but yo, I definitely am painting a little less, but it's not because I'm like neglecting my art, but like I'm focusing on like another like part of it, you know. But
it's part of growth. Like,
yeah, when I definitely have more space, I'll definitely be painting more, like getting back to like heavy stuff. Getting ready for a show maybe next year. Yeah.
that's cool. So like, how much are you like you selling your shit for?
They range now. I mean, it depends on the well, it depends on the size, but like, all right, let me give you a perspective. My first painting I ever sold, I was only $20. The highest painting I've sold was $700. So I mean, there's anything in between. But like the $700 one is like literally like the size of like a wall, like a big ass. I mean, not like a whole wall, but like a little to medium sized wall. So, yeah.
I own a Tiger Cream box original.
You
See
guys.
you later. And like, where that's cool because I definitely have one. So like, when I know he's legendary, I'm definitely gonna be like, I got this.
Yeah.
Early, and it's early in the game too. The earlier the better. Before he becomes somebody.
Throwbacks, right? You're gonna be like the first edition throwback paintings.
Do you feel that people do develop egos? Like at a certain point you have to. Like I know like people like, oh no, I really don't have an ego, but like come on, like when millions and millions of people follow you and believe what you say and like and want your lifestyle, you don't feel like
I do believe that. Like I believe like, and it's almost like bestowed upon you because it's like usually it's not that person's character.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes it is, but then it's like due to like you said, like the fame, the fortune, like you just feel good all the time. So it's like fuck everybody. It's like I'm the shit. Like your son wants to be me. Like, like you know what I'm saying?
that will take you.
Take your bitch and your grandma. After bingo, it's cool.
Pastimes. What are you fucking with when you're chilling?
Like activity.
Yeah, like me, I do things and play video games and do this and write poetry.
Word. You know, watch anime.
Word.
Listen to music.
Facto.
Chill with friends and family. Smoke a spliff on yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, that's honestly it. Like, if I'm not like at work or painting, I'm probably like looking up something to like benefit me in some way somehow. Like looking up like a technique thing. I don't know, something.
In terms of so like, are you kind of like, as a painter, like kind of like adding to your repertoire, like you're like an assassin, like picking up skills to make your own skills?
Yo, that's a great way to put it. That's really funny. Yeah, I would say like definitely if you see like my earlier work, like it's definitely like changing. You know, like I have more confidence. It's like because it's nerve wracking. Like being like a visual artist, like well, it doesn't matter any kind of artist really. Like you're literally like pulling a piece of your soul, and just like putting it there for like everybody to look at and poke at and laugh or cry. You know what I'm saying? So like it's tough to really do what you really want to put on a canvas because you might think, oh, somebody might think I'm stupid or somebody might think I'm weird, you know, whatever. But I feel like I'm getting more like I just don't care. You know, I just want to just like paint. Like I see some like some fire. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna like try that or mix that with this thing that I did.
So when can we see the show? Work? Big project coming? Do you have like a concept? Gallery? Anything brewing?
Actually, yeah. I'm actually developing this new thing that I've been working on. Using the primary colors, red, blue, yellow, and the basic shapes, circles, squares, and triangles, to compose like complex images, but just using those. It's in you know development right now, so definitely I'm gonna get on that. But as far as a show, word, you heard it here first. So as far as a show, it's not gonna be for a while. I'm definitely still trying to work on my infrastructure before I can like put something else out there. Because I want like all my shows to be like fire, and obviously better than the last. I only had one personal show, and I've been featured in 3 others in Newburgh. Shout out to Newburgh.
Know the bird.
Facts.
845.
845.
Hit him with the contact info and all that good ting.
Word. Y'all can hit me on Instagram at Tiger Crane Boxing. TigerCraneboxing. All one word. Hit me on Twitter at Tiger_Crane_. And my email, TigerCraneBoxing@gmail.com.
Flat though, you can hit me on the gram at double_O_cheese. Feel me? And it's a wrap.
Yeah, some